Picture Victorian England. The year is 1834. A young Queen Victoria ascends to the throne. The British Empire stretches across the globe. The Industrial Revolution is in full swing, fueled by steam and coal. Amidst the clamour of factories and foundries, a different kind of revolution is brewing. A revolution of thought, of mathematics, of machines that think. This is an era of invention, of pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Charles Dickens is crafting his tales of humanity and hardship. Michael Faraday is unravelling the mysteries of electricity. And in the grand houses and bustling salons of London, a young woman named Ada Lovelace is about to embark on a journey that will change the world forever. Ada's story is one of extraordinary intellect and unwavering determination. It's a story of defying societal expectations and pushing the limits of human ingenuity. In a time when women were often relegated to the domestic sphere, Ada dared to dream of numbers and algorithms. She dared to envision a future where machines could do more than just calculate. They could create. This is the story of Ada Lovelace, the world's first computer programmer, a woman who saw the future of computing in an age of steam. Born Augusta Ada Byron in 1815, Ada's life was anything but ordinary. Her father was none other than the celebrated poet Lord Byron, a figure known as much for his romantic escapades as his literary genius. Yet Ada would never know her father. He separated from her mother, Lady Byron, just weeks after Ada's birth and died tragically when Ada was only 8 years old. Lady Byron, determined to shield her daughter from her father's scandalous legacy, steered Ada towards a rigorous education in mathematics and logic. Tutors like William Friend and Mary Somerville, renowned mathematicians in their own right, nurtured Ada's burgeoning intellect. This unconventional upbringing fostered in Ada a unique blend of creativity and analytical thinking. She was fascinated by both the beauty of poetry and the precision of mathematics, seeing a hidden language in both. While society expected her to follow in her mother's footsteps and embrace a life of social graces, Ada's heart yearned for intellectual pursuits. She devoured books on astronomy, music theory, and philosophy, her mind constantly seeking new challenges. Ada's life took a decisive turn when she was just 17. She met Charles Babbage, a brilliant but eccentric mathematician and inventor, at a gathering hosted by the renowned scientist Mary Somerville. Babbage was working on a groundbreaking invention, the difference engine, a mechanical calculator designed to automate complex mathematical calculations. Ada, with her keen mathematical mind, was immediately captivated. What began as a formal acquaintance quickly blossomed into a deep intellectual partnership. Ada saw in Babbage's work the potential to revolutionize not just mathematics, but the very way we think about machines. She immersed herself in the intricacies of the difference engine, peppering Babbage with insightful questions and suggesting improvements to its design. Babbage, in turn, recognized in Ada a kindred spirit, a mind that could match his own in its brilliance and ambition. As their collaboration deepened, Babbage shared with Ada his most ambitious project yet, the analytical engine. This wasn't just a calculator, it was a machine designed to process any kind of information, a true forerunner to the modern computer. The analytical engine, with its complex system of gears, levers, and punch cards, fired Ada's imagination. She saw beyond the mechanics, envisioning a future where machines could manipulate not just numbers, but symbols, music, even words. In 1843, Ada translated an article written about Babbage's analytical engine from French to English. But she didn't stop there. She added her own extensive notes, which were 3 times longer than the original article itself. These notes, now considered the founding documents of computer science, contained Ada's most groundbreaking contribution. She outlined the fundamental concepts of computer programming, including the idea of algorithms, loops, and conditional statements, concepts that would form the bedrock of modern software development. Section 5. Beyond the Numbers. Ada's visionary leap into algorithmic thinking. Ada's genius lay not just in understanding the mechanics of Babbage's machines, but in grasping their true potential. She saw beyond the gears and levers, envisioning a future where machines could process information, follow instructions, and create. In her notes, Ada described an algorithm for the analytical engine to calculate a sequence of numbers known as Bernoulli numbers. This wasn't just a mathematical equation, it was a set of instructions, a program that told the machine exactly how to perform a specific task. This was a revolutionary concept. For the first time, a machine was being envisioned not just as a tool for calculation, but as a device capable of following instructions and manipulating information in complex ways. Ada's vision extended far beyond the realm of mathematics. She believed that machines like the analytical engine could one day compose music, create art, and even understand the workings of the human mind. In her own words, the analytical engine weaves algebraic patterns, just as the jacquard loom weaves flowers and leaves. Section 6, Defying the Norms, Ada's Struggle Against Societal Expectations. Ada's journey was not without its challenges. Victorian society offered little space for women in scientific pursuits. Women were expected to be wives, mothers and hostesses, not mathematicians and inventors. Even within her own family, Ada's intellectual ambitions were met with resistance. Her own mother, while supportive of her education, worried that Ada's intellectual pursuits would lead her down a path of eccentricity and social isolation. But Ada refused to be confined by societal expectations. She pursued her passions with unwavering determination, balancing her scientific work with her roles as a wife and mother. She corresponded with leading scientists of her time, attended lectures, and engaged in lively debates, challenging the prevailing notion that women were incapable of intellectual rigor. She was a trailblazer, paving the way for generations of women in STEM to come. Section 7. The Silent Years. Ada's legacy fades into obscurity. Tragically, Ada Lovelace's brilliant light was extinguished far too soon. Plagued by illness throughout her life, she died in 1852 at the age of just 36. Her work on the analytical engine, her groundbreaking vision for computing, remained largely forgotten for nearly a century. Babbage's analytical engine, too, was never fully realized in his lifetime. The technology of the time simply wasn't advanced enough to build a machine of such complexity. As the Victorian era gave way to the 20th century, the world hurtled towards the digital age, unaware that a young woman named Ada Lovelace had already glimpsed the future a century before. It wasn't until the mid-20th century, with the advent of electronic computers, that Ada's contributions to computing were rediscovered. Her notes, once gathering dust in forgotten archives, were recognized for their true significance. Section 8. Rediscovering a pioneer, Ada's triumphant return to the limelight. In the 1950s, as the first electronic computers flickered to life, researchers began to unearth the forgotten work of Charles Babbage and his visionary collaborator Ada Lovelace. Alan Turing, considered the father of theoretical computer science, was among the first to recognize the significance of Ada's work. He marveled at her insights into the potential of computing, calling her notes the most elaborate and complete description of Babbage's machines. In 1980, the U.S. Department of Defense named a newly developed programming language, Ada, in her honor, cementing her place in the pantheon of computing pioneers. Today, Ada Lovelace is celebrated as a visionary, a trailblazer who saw the future of computing in an age of steam. Her story is a testament to the power of imagination, the importance of challenging the status quo, and the enduring legacy of a mind that dared to dream beyond the limits of its time. Section 9. A legacy etched in algorithms, Ada's enduring impact on technology. Ada Lovelace's legacy extends far beyond the realm of computer science. She stands as a powerful symbol of female empowerment, a testament to the fact that brilliance knows no gender. Her story inspires countless young women to pursue careers in STEM fields, breaking down barriers and shattering glass ceilings. Schools, universities, and tech companies around the world celebrate Ada Lovelace Day, honoring her contributions to science and technology. Scholars continue to study her notes, uncovering new layers of meaning and insight with each passing year. Ada Lovelace's story reminds us that the seeds of innovation can be planted in the most unexpected of places. It teaches us that true visionaries are not bound by the limitations of their time, but rather possess the courage to imagine a future that is both bold and transformative. And in a world increasingly shaped by technology, her legacy serves as a beacon, guiding us towards a future where the power of computing is used to unlock the full potential of human ingenuity. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more inspiring stories.